What is Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP? The Atlantic Immigration Program offers a route to gain permanent residency for proficient foreign employees and global graduates of Canadian educational institutions who desire to both work and reside within any of Canada's 4 Atlantic provinces: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, or Newfoundland and Labrador. This initiative assists employers in recruiting capable individuals for positions that they haven't managed to fill through local channels. How does Atlantic Immigration Program works? The program operates under employer guidance with the objective of attracting candidates to the area for roles that are lacking available Canadian citizens and permanent residents. To utilize the AIP for hiring, employers are not required to undergo a Labour Market Impact Assessment (LMIA). Rather, they must meet requirements to become designated, which allows them to make employment offers. What are the candidates' requirements to apply under Atlantic Immigration Program? Work experience. In the past 5 years, individuals should have accumulated a minimum of 1,560 hours of work, equivalent to an average of 30 hours per week for 1 year. This work should have been carried out in an occupation under National Occupational Classification (NOC) codes TER 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. International graduates. Applicants who are international graduates are exempt from fulfilling the work experience prerequisites if they meet the following conditions. If they have a degree, diploma, certificate, or trade apprenticeship certification that entails a minimum of 2 years of education from a recognized institution within any of the 4 Atlantic provinces. If they have maintained full-time student status throughout their entire academic program. If they have resided in one of the 4 provinces for a duration of at least 16 months. Education. Applicants who hold a job offer in NOC TER 0 or 1 are required to possess a Canadian post-secondary educational credential of at least 1 year in duration, or an equivalent qualification acquired outside of Canada. For candidates with a job offer in NOC TER 2, 3, or 4, it is necessary to hold a Canadian high school diploma or an equivalent qualification obtained from an international institution. Language requirement. Level 5 in English or French for TER 0, 1, 2 or 3. Level 4 in English or French for TER 4. Settlement funds. Applicants must have sufficient funds to sustain themselves and their families upon their arrival in Canada. The required amount varies according to the family size, encompassing non-immigrating dependents as well. The required fund according to the family size is available on the website www.canada.ca and is revised by the government from time to time. In the event that they are chosen, the candidate receives a job offer from the employer, which they utilize to go to Canada. When a candidate accepts a job offer, the employer puts them in touch with a designated company that offers settlement services, which aids the candidate in creating a settlement strategy. The settlement plan outlines long-term goals for both individual settlement and the settling of any immigrant family members. Temporary work permit. Certain individuals have the option to submit an application for a temporary work permit prior to sending their application for permanent residency. This enables them to start work while the processing of their permanent residency application is under process. What are the requirements of temporary work permit? The applicant needs these papers in order to obtain a temporary work permit. A legitimate employment offer from the employer from the province of the Atlantic. An assurance that the applicant will submit an application for permanent residence within 90 days of submitting their application for a temporary work permit. Provincial endorsement. Every employment offer made through Atlantic Immigration Program requires endorsement from the respective province. The employer is responsible for initiating the endorsement application once the candidate has their settlement plan. It is important for candidates to refrain from submitting their application for permanent residency until they have received the certificate of endorsement. This certificate must be included along with their application. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more such informational videos. Your response is valuable and motivates us to bring more of such contents in the future.